Welcome to the Moon Manifesting Podcast with Kyra Howearth. Hi, I'm Kyra, business astrologer, moon manifesting mama, author, teacher, and mentor. I teach you how to harness the energy of the moon, stars, and cosmos so you can manifest your dreams and discover a deeper purpose to your life. Hey there, welcome back to the Moon Manifesting Podcast. It's Kyra Howearth. So happy that you're here today because I'm talking about one of my favorite topics. Guess what that is? Moon manifesting. I could talk forever about moon manifesting in case you haven't noticed. There's just so much to explore with moon manifesting. There is just so much to explore, but yet it can be so easy. And today I'm really going to break it down into simple daily habits that you can start right away to help you manifest your dreams in alignment with the moon. This is really exciting. I just love moon manifesting. I use the moon every single day as a tool to help me to stay on track with my goals, to help me get closer towards manifesting the life that I'm dreaming of. And it helps me on so many different levels. I'm just in awe of the moon. So, that's what we're going to be covering today. We're going to be talking all about moon manifesting habits, making these daily moon manifesting habits that will help you manifest your dreams and your goals. So make sure you listen right through to the end because I do have a special announcement at the end of today's episode, something that, oh my God, it's been on my heart for years and now it's finally being birthed out into the world. Make sure you listen right through to the end because I cannot wait to share this with you. So let's just dive straight into it. Okay, why is it so important to start a daily habit and especially a daily moon manifesting habit? Why is it so important? So if you have been listening to my Manifesting Mama Chats with my special guest, Sasha Anderson, every month, you may have heard that we're accountability buddies. We often we'll set goals for ourselves and we'll share our goals with each other every day. And something that we've been doing is daily habits. And what I have been doing is at the start of the week, I have been writing out a list of maybe about 5 or so daily habits that I want to do every single day. And I often change up these habits from week to week, depending on, what it is I'm trying to work on. But this has been life-changing because there's things that you should be doing. And sometimes, it's kind of in your mind, but you never get around to doing it, right? But when it becomes a habit, when it's something that you commit to every single day, it becomes so much easier. And I think there's some statistic that says if you stick to a daily habit for 21 days, then, it just becomes easy and natural for you. It will stick around rather than if you stick with a daily habit for a week or something, you may fall off, right? And that's definitely true, thinking back about my daily habits. But anyway, when you start a daily habit, it just becomes second nature, right? So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, some of my daily habits have been daily movement. So for me, that's either yoga or walking or maybe some other sort of movement. Meditation. I've been working on meditating every day and posting on social media. That has been one of my daily habits. I've got 2 accounts at the moment that I'm working on posting on every day. So these have been some of my daily habits I've been working on. But today I'm talking about moon manifesting habits. So this is actually something that, I don't know, I can't even remember when I started this practice of my moon manifesting daily habits many years ago now, and it's just something that has stuck with me, and now it's just second nature. It's just every day I will do these things. I'm going to tell you exactly what to do for your daily moon manifesting habit shortly. But talking more specifically about why it's so important to start a daily moon manifesting habit, there's a few different reasons why you might want to do this. Number 1, tuning into the moon cycle. When we tune into the moon cycle, we can tune into the cosmic energy. We can have a better understanding of the energy that's coming up for the day ahead, of how others around us might be feeling as well. It really just gives us that deeper insight into, our day-to-day lives. So like, if you know that, the moon is in Virgo, then maybe you're going to be a bit more focused on getting organized or being healthy. Whereas maybe if the moon's in Gemini, you might be a bit more focused on connecting with other people or networking or writing or speaking or something along those lines, right? So tuning into the moon cycle is so powerful. So this is probably one of the main reasons why you would start a daily moon manifesting habit. The second reason why you might want to do this is to become your own oracle. And this kind of ties in with what I just said about when you tune into the moon cycle every day, you then get those insights about yourself, about other people, about the world in general, because we are all affected by the moon in such a great deep way. And when the moon is like moving through the zodiac and everything else, it's really having an effect on everyone, not just ourselves. It has an effect on everyone, whether you're aware of it or not. And so when you are aware of it, which is what you're going to become after doing your daily moon manifesting habits, you pretty much become your own oracle. You just kind of know, like you don't even necessarily need to pull like an oracle card or tarot card for the day. It kind of has that same sort of effect where, you're getting that daily guidance. But if you have these tools in your toolkit, then it's not like you need to turn to an external source. You may just know, oh, okay, it's the waning crescent in Virgo. That means I should be letting go of any unhealthy habits. And so you just become your own oracle. And I think that is super powerful. It's really putting that power back into your hands. And so the third reason why you may want to start a daily moon manifesting habit is that it helps you to work towards manifesting your big goals. So when we're talking about moon manifesting, really some of the things that we tend to manifest, I feel like most of us, we tend to set some small goals as well as some big goals. And sometimes these big goals, like, they can take many months to manifest into our lives. But by having this daily moon manifesting habit, it can create this daily check-in with, okay, the moon is in this sign, it's in this phase. That means I should be doing this related to that goal. And it keeps you on track with manifesting those big long-term goals. And it can also help you achieve those short and shiny goals as well, like if that's more of the thing that you're looking for. But I feel that when we're setting those bigger goals, it's easy to kind of set that goal and forget about it. But making the moon manifesting daily habit, it can really help you stay on track to manifest those big goals, to keep taking action towards those goals rather than just setting and forgetting. So that's like probably, maybe one of the most powerful things about this whole thing. It keeps you on track to those bigger goals. Okay, so let's talk about exactly what to do with your daily moon manifesting habit. So I just simply break it down into two things, just two things. So easy. Number one, you check out what the moon phase is. Okay. And generally, you may not even need an app or anything else for this. You just look outside, find the moon, find out what phase it's in. Sometimes that can be a bit hard because you may see the moon and you may not know if it's a waxing crescent or a waning crescent, or you just may not know. You can also download my free moon manifesting calendar, by the way. That's a brilliant resource, and that is going to help you with your daily moon manifesting habits. So check that out. That's in the show notes below, because that will tell you the moon phase as well as the zodiac sign that the moon is in every day. And it also gives you a little prompt about working with that energy for the day. So pretty much does everything I'm talking about in today's episode. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So the moon phase. So when we look at the moon phase, that describes the action that we need to be taking, okay? So that is the verb. If you're, into like the English language and stuff, like this feels like going back to the second grade or something. Verbs are doing words, right? Okay, so the action that you need to take is determined by the moon phase. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is the zodiac sign. And the zodiac sign is more like the description. It's the adjective, which is like, the descriptive word. Okay, so going back to the moon phase, let's say that it is the waxing crescent. Okay, the waxing crescent is about planning and preparing. But then we have the zodiac sign, and so the zodiac sign might be in Sagittarius. And so you would be planning and preparing, but with that Sagittarius energy, that adjective, that description of like maybe going deep into your philosophy, your spirituality, maybe reading or traveling, planning travel. That's a really good activity for a waxing crescent in Sagittarius. So it's just pretty much putting those two pieces together. You're blending together the action of the moon phase with the description of the zodiac energy. And there are so many ways that you can interpret this as well. Like, you know, it doesn't have to be like, oh, it's the waxing crescent in Sagittarius, it means that I need to plan my travels. There's like so many different ways that you can interpret that, okay? This is just one example. And I guess that's also like one of the cool things about like, you know, becoming your own oracle. One of the things I talked about earlier is that like you can use your intuition to decide how to work with that energy for the day. So you may see, going back to that example of the waxing crescent in Sagittarius, you may see that and you may be like, oh, I know what this means. I need to read those papers for the course I'm doing right now. Like you may be able to apply that somewhere in your own life or use your intuition to figure out what that means for you, okay? So that is something that's really cool. So when we're manifesting with the moon, okay, so we're taking those two basic things, right? We're taking the moon phase and the moon sign, the zodiac sign. And of course, if you want to take it a step deeper, you can also have a look on your natal chart and find out where the moon is on your natal chart for that day. Maybe it's going through the 4th house, or maybe it's going through the 10th house, or, you know, wherever it is on the chart. And if you know a bit about the houses, you'll know that each of the 12 houses have to do with a different area of our lives. So going back to, for example, the waxing crescent in Sagittarius, we're talking about like planning, maybe travels. But then if Sagittarius might be, let's say, in your 6th house, then this could mean the 6th house is all about like health and like your day-to-day work and that sort of thing. So you may be planning, waxing crescent, your travels, that's the Sagittarius energy, and then looking at the 6th house energy, you may be planning out your travels for like, you know, your day-to-day commute or something. Like the 6th house can be to do with like, you know, the daily habits. So that's kind of where that's coming from. I don't know, maybe you could plan a health retreat, like, you know, planning to travel somewhere for a health retreat. Don't know. And this is what I mean. Like you can use your intuition. You can apply this to your own life in whatever way. Once you know these keys, you don't have to necessarily go off the prompts that are on my free moon manifesting calendar, which is, you know, it's still a great resource. Don't get me wrong, but I'm giving you the tools. I'm empowering you so that you can take this knowledge and you can start to apply it to your own life. Okay. I'm not making up the rules here. Like, you know, you're free to make up your own rules. I'm giving you the tools so that you can do it yourself. Okay. So we've talked about, how to do this whole moon manifesting thing, creating your own daily habit. So what you will do on a daily basis is, you'll just check out, like, you know, where's the moon today? What phase is it in? What sign is it in? Maybe what house it's in if you want to go that little bit deeper. And how can you apply that to your life? So what I really like to do is I like to jot this down in a journal. And you know what? I actually have right here next to me. I'll just grab it. I actually have a really good resource for that too. I have my daily journal, my daily moon manifesting journal, and this is like ideal for this sort of work. So there is a bit of section up the top of every page where you can put the moon phase. You may like to just draw in the circle what the phase is. You may like to even write in the circle the zodiac sign or just pop it next to it depending on, you know, how much black is in that. And then you could also write what house it's in. And then you can like, track your menstrual cycle and write your to-do list and all that sort of thing as well. There's definitely, tools that you can use, or you can just get any sort of plain journal to just start tracking. Like, you know, the moon is in this sign today, it's in this phase, and this is what I'm going to do about it. This is how I'm going to use this energy in my life today. Create your own action step. Now, here is where the real magic comes in, okay? Here is where you get the bonus points for your moon manifesting daily habits, and that is if you can link that daily habit towards whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest, okay? whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest. So you may think back to maybe your new moon intentions or your goals, or any other goals or intentions that you may have, and thinking about, okay, this is the moon phase today, this is a zodiac sign, this is the sort of energy that's coming up. How can I apply this to what's going on with the goals that I'm manifesting at the moment? So let's say, for example, I'm going to just say you're manifesting a car. This is something I manifested recently. So we'll go back to our example of like, the waxing crescent in Sagittarius. So we've already spoken about the waxing crescent being planning and preparing. Sagittarius, like I said, that can be about like your philosophy, your spirituality. It can be about, learning new things and traveling. So what you may want to do in a waxing crescent in Sagittarius is you may want to research. You may want to read up about different things. And if you're manifesting a car, or it could be whatever else, right? But using this car as an example, you may want to do some research into the exact sort of car that you want. Research all the specs, research the different models, really go deep into those details. Okay, so when you can make those daily moon manifesting habits related to what it is that you're wanting to manifest, this is how this works. This is how these daily moon manifesting habits are going to get you closer to your goals. It's not all about like, it's the waning crescent in whatever, I'm just going to weed my garden, I'm going to declutter some clothes, I'm going to do this, and somehow my goals are going to manifest. It doesn't exactly work like that. It can in a way, but when you're taking this aligned action and aligning it to your goals, to the things that you're wanting to manifest, this is where the real magic happens. Okay, so that is the secret sauce. When you can align it to the things that you're actually trying to manifest, that's where the magic is. Okay, so I told you to stick around to the end because I have something really exciting to share with you. So here it is. Because if you're here, I know that you love moon manifesting. You're really intrigued by this. You're here listening to my episodes every week, and you're right into this whole moon manifesting thing. And maybe you're still here because you're just not finding out how to get it to work for you yet. Maybe you're just needing a bit of extra support and guidance to get you closer to your goals and your dreams. So I have something so exciting to announce for you, and that is the Moon Manifesting Coven. This is literally an intention that I set quite some time ago, a new moon intention. Yes, it was. And I have been sitting on this for so long, and it just never felt the right time to bring this out into the world until I decided that this is what I'm going to manifest. I'm going to manifest my very own moon manifesting coven. So here it is. So the doors are now open to the Moon Manifesting Coven. And when you join the Moon Manifesting Coven, you're going to get daily emails from me that tell you exactly, what's going on with the moon today. Like the moon's in this phase and this sign, and here are the ways that you can work with it. So you're going to get those regular updates about working with the moon. You're also going to get monthly live calls with me every new moon with our Coven community, where I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how to use this energy to manifest your goals. Okay, we're going to be going deep into these monthly calls to really explore how to use this energy. So if you're serious about manifesting with the moon, this is going to help you so much, because it's going to be like a group coaching call every month with your favorite manifestation mentor. Okay, sounds exciting, right? You're going to get my personalized guidance. You're also going to get workbooks every full and new moon to help you dive a bit deeper into those energies. And you're also going to get access to my in-depth moon manifesting course. And this is a brand new course I have been working on recently, and it takes all of my current knowledge about manifesting with the moon. It goes so in depth into all of the different moon phases and the zodiac signs and blending it all together. It's really just like a done for you way of learning how to work with the moon. Like, if you get stumped and you're like, okay, it's the waning moon in Scorpio. What the hell do I do? This course tells you everything that you need to know about working with the moon to manifest your goals. So you get all of this, and there is so much value inside the coven that I'm just selling this for $55 per month. No locking contracts. You can cancel anytime. Come try it out. And if you don't like it, that's fine. No hard feelings. But the link will be in the show notes, or you can just go to kyrahowearth.com/coven. Coven is COVEN. Or just click it down in the show notes below and you can go straight to the page and check it all out. I'm so excited for the Moon Manifesting Coven. Like I said, this has been something that I have been dreaming of for so long, and it's just one of those things that I just knew I had to bring out into the world. And so I'm really excited to share that it is finally here. Yay! One of my favorite things to do is to manifest in group settings. I love holding local moon circles with my Howearth witches. I love bringing together groups of people. And yeah, this is just so exciting to be able to do this on such a beautiful space, because I know that there's been so many of you who have wanted to join my moon circles and other things that I've been doing locally. So this is how you can join me, even if you live on the opposite side of the country or the opposite side of the world. Wherever you are, you're most welcome to join the coven. So hopefully I'll see you inside the Moon Manifesting Coven. But anyways, I hope that this episode has been super helpful for you to break down exactly how to start your own daily moon manifesting habits. It is pretty easy once you break it down into just, figuring out the moon phase and the zodiac sign and figuring out what those energies mean and how to work with those energies. It doesn't have to be complicated, and just using those energies as a guide for what action step you're going to take that day that's going to get you closer towards whatever it is you're manifesting. It's really simple, but it works. If you follow this process, you will get closer towards your dreams and your goals. I 100% believe that this works, because time and time again, it has proven to me that moon manifesting works. This works, you guys. This works. No matter what it is that you're manifesting, you can use the moon cycle to help you do this. Stay manifesting, stay magical, and stay tuned. I'll be back in the podcast with another episode really soon. Bye for now.
Thank you for listening to the Moon Manifesting Podcast. If you're wanting more moon magic, check out my book, Moon Manifesting. Download your free Moon Manifesting calendar or connect with me on social media. You can do all of that at kyrahowearth.com.au. Stay magical, stay manifesting, and stay tuned. I'll speak with you in the next episode.